Hi, this is Lane 8492. This is my third true crime story of video I'm doing this evening. This one was a case that I'd never heard of until I saw it on Forensic Files many years ago. It was up in the state of Illinois. It was in the brutal murder of Olamide Elizabeth Adeyooye. She was an immigrant from Nigeria and was studying to be in some kind in biology. I can't remember the exact details, but she was a bright student who did very well there. She worked as a waitress so she could pay her rent at her apartment, and she was a very bright individual. And apparently, also at the same time at this university would be another person who wasn't a student there, but he was a known troublemaker. His name was Maurice Wallace, and of course, he was black like her. But what made him so angry and full of rage was being that Olamide Elizabeth Adeyooye was in an interracial relationship with a guy who was white, and it infuriated him, and he wanted revenge. By the way, I'm also in an interracial relationship as well. Anyway, on the night that Maurice Wallace committed this pure evil act against this poor woman, he showed up to her apartment uninvited and made a pass at her. And when she rebuffed him, that's when Maurice Wallace got violent, where he just beat and stabbed this poor woman, and then drove in her car all the way from Illinois to Mississippi, where he tried to dispose of the body by setting the abandoned shack on fire. And according to witnesses, it placed Maurice Wallace as the number one suspect and the perpetrator. And finally, Maurice Wallace was arrested in Atlanta, Georgia, and extradited back to Illinois to go on trial. He denied doing it and wanted a lawyer and refused to talk. Was taking his Fifth Amendment rights, and as the detectives left, Maurice Wallace didn't realize it, but everything he said was on recording in the surveillance camera in the interrogation room. And these are some of the most creepy words that Maurice Wallace said. In any sort of insurgency or revolution, you don't just go at the oppressor. The people who aid and abet the oppressor send a message that if you cooperate with this people, we're going to whack you. Those are some of the most pure evil words to come out of this punk's mouth with what he said of Olamide Adeyooye. It may have been bad of Maurice Wallace to say that, but these words definitely sealed his fate. He was eventually charged with Olamide Adeyooye's murder. And during his trial, from what I read, Maurice Wallace was violently disruptive and had to be removed violently from the courtroom for how he was being. He was eventually given life imprisonment with no chance of parole for what he did to Olamide Adeyooye. Here's the thing. If Olamide Adeyooye chooses to be with a man, even if he's white, someone should have told Maurice Wallace that is literally none of his business. And if she chooses to be with him, that is her right. I mean, I'm in an interracial relationship as well. And the thing is, we don't care what people think. And I'll say this, if I see any comments on this video that says sellout or bed or any of that nonsense, the comment is getting deleted. It's going away. So don't even think about putting that comment on my video. You may do it at other videos, but if you do it on my video, your comment is getting deleted. Don't even think about putting that comment, because I won't tolerate it. Well, hope you enjoy this video. Let me know what you think, and thanks.